might be a little bit crooked, but it seems kind of suited for everything else that's been going on here recently. We're going to have our dinner, and we're going to talk. So, what I want to talk about is pretty simple. Why am I living in my truck, and what am I doing? So, this is honestly about as close to a home-cooked meal as you can get without having the home-cooked meal. So, long story short, I work a full-time job. The company I work for allows me to travel. And when given the opportunity, I figured I was going to cross something off the bucket list I've always wanted to do, which was live in a truck or in a van. I kind of got inspired a long time ago by Chad with living the van life, and I am Jake, which both these guys kind of don't really do YouTube anymore, or, well, Chad does, but stuff's just kind of changed. Anyway, I saw the opportunity and I jumped on it. It was kind of the final thing I've always wanted to do and never been able to. This does really make me miss home. I miss my wife cooking. It was so hot. But I kind of also felt like this is a defining moment in my life, and it's something that's going to really set the stone for who, what, and how I'm going to view the rest of my life. It's definitely been a journey so far of overcoming different obstacles and things that I never really thought were going to be an issue becoming an issue. And there's constantly some occasion that you have to rise to and overcome. So it's definitely a learning experience, and I'm very grateful for that as well. But what I'm looking to get out of it is simple. Really, I'm just challenging myself. I'm challenging myself to eat meals cooked on a propane cooker, and to go hiking, and to really step outside of my comfort zone. Like videoing in a public place, I've always been a pretty antisocial person, so this is really making me kind of stick my head out of my turtle shell, if you will. And now back home, me and my wife are always traveling and doing different things, and I really enjoy the kind of hidden parts of the countryside of America, if you will. Not so much the bustling big cities and being kind of in the Tampa area now, where I am personally located. You know, Busch Gardens, the big areas that everyone goes to see. More interested in the small things and the state forests, state parks. I guess it's the things that no one really knows about, and the things that everyone knows about, but no one really talks about. So, truthfully, this whole thing is just a journey. I'm living in my truck while still working a full time job and traveling, doing things I've never done before. So, really, I would say that's why I'm doing this. It's mostly just a challenge to myself. Step out of my comfort zone and do something I've never done before. Well, to do a lot of things I've never done before. And I want to document and share as much of this experience as I can with my family and anyone else that's willing to watch. And maybe that's a really short and sweet answer to it all. But I guess in the gist of it, life is really short and sweet. That's what I'm coming to learn. You certainly can't plan things on a day-to-day basis living this way. And you just kind of learn to roll with the punches. I guess that's really what I'm here to show. So I hope you'll join me on these journeys, these adventures. I'm really not sure what they're going to be or where they're going to go. What I do know is this far already, I've had some pretty interesting experiences, and I know there's going to be a lot more.